2、1、GO!
Cool. I didn't want to talk over the runner. But this is Steel Battalion for the Xbox, ran by Mifu, with probably one of the best controllers in the history of video games. God, look at that thing. I'm jealous of this already. I remember this game's big selling point was if your robot or your mech's gonna explode and you don't push the eject button, I think it deletes your save. Someone, I never played this game. I remember like that being part of like the marketing. Like, oh yeah, if you don't push the button, it deletes your save, and I'm like, oh, that's so cool. It does. Oh, that's so cool. Tell me that isn't the best thing you ever heard. Also, yeah, we got the pedals, dude. This is a good setup. I'm a big fan of this setup. I'm a big fan of this setup. This game looks cool. How much is this game? I saw a chat talking about for like it's a couple $1,000s. You wish you had gainful employment. Same here. I wish I was 14 years old with a job so I could buy this game. I mean, I have an Xbox. Like, I should just get this thing. How much is this? Someone go on eBay. You hope that's basically, yeah. This controller is actually going to be used, yeah. A couple $1,000s? Dang, I'm going to sell my car. I mean, I could just sell my car and just use that to get to work, right? Yeah, that's something to do. Okay, I'll stop real quick. Stupid expensive because. Oh yeah, you need like a pallet jack, like a forklift to put on your car. I mean, but there's more to the game than the controller. Looks to be a pretty hardcore mech battle game. I mean, I've seen this game before. I never played it myself. Big fan of mechs. Sell your car, yeah, pretty much. If you guys have the whole set, we had one in the shop. That was the coolest thing. Nice. Estimate of an hour and 20 minutes. I think, like, can you play this game without the controller? Like, if I like got a copy, like, can you just play with a controller, or is it just like nope? Game was not launched. You don't think? Oh, it just won't let you. You can get DDR machine. I actually just bought a DDR pad. I streamed myself, or I've streamed Mario DDR, like emulated, and I was like, you know what? Screw emulation. I'll buy an actual DDR pad. So I have the DDR pad. Maybe I can use that for this. Plug this into the Xbox. Plug in a couple DDR pads, just like kind of dance around the room. Because I know they made a sequel to this, I think on the Wii or PS3. I want to say Wii. Chat's gonna ban me for that. He has a lot of stickers on there too. It was the Connect. Oh, okay. Did they air? I mean, you know what? I could just look it up. It was awful. Oh, that's what I was afraid of. That's what I was afraid of to hear. Putting this game reviewed well. Because I was like, shit, but I had a good idea. Huh. Yeah. Steel Battalion Line of Contact was released. The third installment was Connect. Oh, so they made 2 for the Xbox with the controller. Okay, I see. Can you play on the KFC console? No. It's not finger linking good, sorry. The Connect one has severe issues with Restream moves. Ah. I don't mind motion controls. I'd rather have something like this. But to do it motion control only, it doesn't work. Yeah, that's not cool. This game looks pretty good. I mean, it's an Xbox game. Like, this generation of games look good. even though it was like the final full, standard definition, I guess the Wii. Wii doesn't count. Who had a Wii? I had a Wii. But yeah, this game was pretty good. Could be yours for only $2,000.
搭載されてまして、これを使うとロックオンしてなくても敵に勝手に
How big is this community? Like, does everyone that still have this controller just also speedrun the game? Oh, come on. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, the setup is great. The setup is phenomenal. Yep. From Soft, yeah. All 6 of them, yep.
補給したらすぐステップで逃げて撃つみたいなことを繰り返すという。
Shout out to Red Bull, as he has a Red Bull can. Pax has Steel Battalion setups. Oh, nice.
I
should probably get a Red Bull after this. This controller has to be crazy. Oh, it's not like from Soft, it's Capcom. Oh, I don't know. I'm definitely writing down if I ever have $2,000 just lying around. Like, I don't know, a $2,000 stimulus check. Just throw it at this game. Play it once, die, never play it again. What's the lore? A young boy walked into a store and bought a controller, went home and played this game. You're F and mech, yeah. That's the lore. You're fighting a war against someone in a vertical tank, yeah. Not horizontal. That I mean, I'm not gonna say it looks like Armored Core, but that does remind me of a Armored Core like early game mech or whatever. Shout out to Armored Core. Big fan of that series. I mean, I'm a big fan of those games up until the PS3 ones. Then it's like, I don't know. Looks like he's on the next mission. You can make skinny AC mechs, yeah? The original AC, yep. Whenever people say AC for like Animal Crossing, I'm like, fan of Filthy B, non mechs. Aw. You missed my Spire Tank, yeah? Spire Tanks are OP. I always roll spider legs or just the big, thick legs for high armor. There's too many AC games. You got like 7 Ace Combat games. You got like 10 Animal Crossing. Bunch of Assassin's Creed. Yeah. Same with DS. You say DS, and people are like, "Oh, Devil Summoner, Dark Souls, Deadly Silence, Darkspire." Too many DS games. Typically, when someone says AC, I think Ace Combat, because Ace Combat is like my favorite. Dom Sheldon, yeah. You must use the thickest tier biped legs. Yeah, I always rolled. Yeah, FF2. Yeah. I always rolled with the spider legs or the thick bipedals. Like I will switch back and forth. In Master of Arena, I would do spider legs. Just don't get hit. That game was cool. Master of Arena. I liked the 3 PS1 games. I loved a lot, and then the Armored Core 2 and 3 I loved a lot. After that, I've only played 4 Answer. Wasn't a big fan of that. I think it was 4 Answer. It was like really online focused, and I was like, "Oh, this is what it is. This is okay." Yeah, the options of jet legs, yeah.
序盤の壁ですね。
You guys are making me want to pop in on my copy of Armored Core because I own Armored Core. I own Armored Core 1.
先ほどの
Okay, it must have been
は
Verdict Day
ですが
and not for answer.
停泊している戦艦陳円
Because I remember it was one where, like, I think as soon as you play and you do the tutorial, you have to pick like a faction or something, and I was like, what?
まあそいつを2080年で沈めたにも
I hope he's wearing a helmet.
また浮かんできてしまったの
Might have
で
been.
もう一回撃沈しようという恐ろしい
Oh,
です
no.
ね。
I'd have to hook up my PS3 and re-download it. I was making noise.
で、
I'm surprised they haven't made a no Armored Core in a while. I know FromSoft has a lot of money from all their Souls game successes. Like, they can't squeeze out a team to make an Armored Core. Like, I love, Sekiro and Bloodborne and all the Souls games. Elden Ring, I'm sure I'm gonna like, but you can't get a couple guys to, like, build a robot game real quick? I don't know. They say at least twice they're working on something. Alright. Just put it on there from the makers of Dark Souls. Armored Core. And knowing them, it's going to be an Armored Core game with a Poison Valley. Like every Souls game has to have a Poison Valley. I can't wait for the next Armored Core 6, and the 4th level is just the Valley of Defilement. And like, wait a minute, what are those big dudes doing here? Poisoned. You get toxic on your robot. Yeah. I imagine a game like this would probably have like custom firmware. All the mech games have Yontra tank treads, yeah. Oh, thanks for the raid, Speed Gaming 2. Wait, you're talking mechs? I know it's not really a mech game, but that Ghost in the Shell on PS1 is pretty good. He plays a little, I forgot his name. The little beetle, you fly around. I always wanted a game like that, but bigger scale. Which I guess Armored Core kind of does. Titanfall, yeah. What's up, Jaquar? Titanfall is cool. Kind of different, because like even Titanfall 1 and 2, I just shoot like on foot, and I'll have my mech. Yeah, that game is more of like a shooter first with robots than like a robot game, you know? The tagline for the makers of Souls, yeah, because everyone's gonna buy it and be like, wait, this isn't, how come I can't backstab? Wait a second. How come I can't parry the robot? Shoutouts to the laser sword users in the Armored Core Master Arena. Laser was the best. Just mash circle. Just mash circle. That's it. Here we see he's blowing up the frigate from Top Gun on NES. Shoutouts to Top Gun. One of the worst games on NES. I have 3 copies on NES of Top Gun. Don't ask me why. So I guess his robot can survive. Okay. I'm never sure if like mechs can be in water or not. I would assume not. Danger Zone. Everybody put on Danger Zone right now. Like Kenny Loggins. Please. Or maybe he's never been in the water. He has to hang out. Okay. You have 10 copies? Oh. I have 8 copies of Strange Journey. I talk a lot about that on my channel. Favorite game of all time. I have 3 copies. I think because my NES box, like a lot of people toss their NES games, so I just take them, and I'm like, gimme. So that's why I have like 2 copies of like wacky racers.
追すればいいだけの簡単なミッションなので、サクッといきたいと思います。
2 copies of, or 3 copies of Top Gun.
今の本当危なかった。
It was like we're on the next level.
ミッションコンプリートになるのが遅かったらやばかった。
Is I'm surprised he's not wearing shoes.
それでは行きましょう。スタート。で、まあ先ほどから
Shout outs to Gundam Breaker. If you guys get a chance to import a game, I'd say import Gundam Breaker 3. Don't play new Gundam Breaker. You can never finish the level. Yeah, that's hard. It's hard. Barefoot, Yaiba knows. Don't play new Gundam Breaker. Yeah, it's bad. Please don't play that game. I owned Gundam Breaker 1 and 2 on Vita. I imported them. You don't really need to know Japanese to play. It helps, but you don't really need to. 3 was good. 3 was great. I mean, oh, excuse me. I haven't played. I own 3. I've only played 1 and 2, but I need to get a copy of 3, probably for PS4. Get the English version. Oh, really? I played them in Japanese and was like I could make my way around. Oh, whoa. Okay, looks like he's good. Still trying for 2. Oh, I can just go the Japanese one. Encourage me to learn more Japanese. There was a Gundam. Yeah, there's several. I had one on PS3. Dynasty Warriors Gundam Reborn. Cool game. I had a lot of fun with that. It has a lot of stuff from like every Gundam series. Oh, let's go. I like that pan with the camera he did.
で、こちらで、ルート分岐があるんですが、これはもう一択で B 戦闘団になります。まあ、理由は、タイムが単純に10分以上絶対。
What's up, Puzon?
A 戦闘団を選ぶ理由が全くないっていうところですね。A 戦闘団の方がミッションがめちゃくちゃ長いやつがあるので、それだけでチェーンコインになってしまいます。
Sorry, I'm actually looking up prices for this game.
納期のテーマ。まあ、すぐ出撃するようにしてもらわないといけないですからね。
Long loading times though, huh? Is it rendering the robot?
さて、それでは
Here we go.
次の任務に行きましょう。次は二低山と呼ばれる山があるらしいんですが、まあそちらの
This would be great as a VR game. Like, not even like no question, this would be amazing. If they announced the Steel Battalion VR right now, I'd buy a VR set and everything.
この前に坂があるんでそこから降りればいいんですが、
And if you don't eject, what happens? Does your mind get erased?
I can fly. きっと OS この VT の OS も先ほどちゃんと PC ビルディング
Creating for his game called Finding it. Oh, so a cool game.
大丈夫です。
I might import that. I'm actually gonna write that down because I'm actually importing the Sega Saturn. What's that game called?
本来だったらこのめっちゃトラックが
Toryu
撃破しまくるボーナスステージ的な
Densetsu Ilan Dore. I actually imported Sega Saturn today and a bunch of other stuff.
グリズリー忘れは困る。まあ敵は完全に無視してもう少しですね。したらちょっとひどいことが。
I don't know about you guys, but I'm spending like 90% of the stream looking at him and not the game.
はい、敵がめちゃくちゃ現れます。
I'm trying to learn the hot strats of this game.
まあ待ち伏せされてたからですね。
He's wearing the black socks with gray on the bottom. That probably makes it a little faster. I wear ankle socks.
目の前にいるやつにはちょっとちょっかいかけていきます。騙して悪いわってやつですね。まあ、騙された
Because I wear low top shoes, so I wouldn't be able to do that. Oh, just runs them over.
坂になっていて、帰りは下り坂なんです。
Ankle sock stress, yeah, it makes it go a little slower though. It's all about the wind resistance. It's all about the wind resistance. Hey, that's a pretty quick level. Wear thin dress socks and reduce your late by 10 milliseconds, yeah. I'm gonna write that down too. Buy thin dress socks after stream. How much would the shipping be for a game like this?
教習をかけるというミッションなんですが、その方法がヘリにこの VT を乗せて空挺フォーカス。
How about no socks? Nope.
何を言ってるのかわからないミッションなんですが、
No sir.
ヘリに乗せられるのが軽量級だけなので、戦闘めちゃくちゃ多いんですが、このブレードでいきます。
Steel Battalion, $400.
カットシーンはカットします。
There's a listing on eBay for $400 right here.
飛ばしていきなり起動した状態で降下します。こういうこだわりがこのミッションだけなんですけど、めちゃくちゃ細かいのが本当すごいですね。というわけでまあ早速目の前に。
Will this game run on a Series X? I hope it does.
撃破していきます。やべ。
Dude, man, too bad Christmas already ended. I would have asked for this. 2機撃破したら、この盆地になってるんですけど、崖の上に登っていきます。本当はトルクの高い一足とかで上がっていくんですが、めんどくさいのでステップで強引に上がっていきます。で、These threats might transport, yeah.
先の支援型 VT のメールストロームが
I mean, the ones I saw are American. I saw a few listings under $500. And yeah, I actually, my Bai package, I had to use DHL, and yeah, the shipping costs for everything I got from Bai with DHL, yeah, it's up there. Let's just say I'm not going to eat dinner for a few days. I'm just kidding, I'm going to eat dinner. Let's just say I'm going to be living in my car playing on Sega Saturn. Reading my Majin Tensei guides. I wouldn't mind one of these for like Ace Combat. Because I know they did like that couple missions for Ace Combat 7. But like imagine like a cockpit. Oh. Like a full cockpit. Like I'm sure you could do that. I know you know how dudes make their whole rigs for racing games. Can't you use that rig for like a flight game? What's that new one? Is that Project Wingman? You can get that one too. Real meat? Yeah, none of that fake meat. No Satan here. Oh, Red Bull time. Let's go. Now the time starts. Shout outs to Red Bull, sponsor of the event. There actually are emotes, yeah. You could buy a HOTAS. HOTAS? Is that what it's called? Red Bull reduces the input lag by 100%. He has to spill over his table to simulate the cockpit. Is he driving a real tank? Yeah, he's in a tank.
特にフルで補給する必要はないんですが、まあ時間
I love the Japanese chat or the RTA in Japan chat is just spamming the Red Bull Red Bull emotes.
まあ戦闘らしい戦闘はないです。というのも、この画面の、まあ、上のモニターの左側に残り時間があると思うんですが、
I might get this. I actually wrote this down. I wrote this down next to Toryu Densetsu Landore.
まあそいつらは輸送車両に乗ってくるので、
I'm gonna sell my copy of Persona 1 to get a copy of this with a controller and everything.
戦うこともなく終わるという未来を知っていなければどうにも
Oh, nice dodge.
ことをやります。なぜなら RTA なので。あ、こけた。ここが待ち伏せ地点ですね。まあ、マップ見てもらえばわかるんですが、明らかになんか来そうな。
I like that he fell on his back.
ここで残り30秒。
Cool little effect.
ああ、緊張がやばい。おあああ
I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna sell P1. Why would I sell P1? The only game I'm gonna Nidhogger. The only game I'm gonna sell is the spider. Oh,
なんで
bro,
私こんな攻撃知らない。
dude, the Red Bull. Drink the Red Bull.
アンブッシュ来るなんて知らないんですけど。まあなんか輸送車両来てるんで。
Oof, you hear the panic in his voice?
あ、味方の方向いてます、ね。
I'm not gonna sell P1. I'm holding my copy right now.
さてと、でここで今使っているテクニックはマガジンダッシュという無印では使わないんです。ほぼ使われることがないんですが、マガジン切り替えをすることで即撃てるという消化力を出せる。
Look at these mammoth. Oh, let's go. GG. GG Mifu.
ああ、危なかった。ちなみにさっきのっていうか MLRS ですかね、多分。あれを食らうとまず死ぬ。
On to the next mission, Mission 20.
というわけで、お次がセリントン救出。北ヤマタプロミネンスに戻します。で、こちらのミッションは非常に情けないミッションでして、PRF、まあ、主人公の。
If it has online, I would imagine not, because the Xbox. I mean, it have to be like.
奪っていってしまったという。何を言ってるん
the I mean, the official servers, no way. Fan servers, I mean, that's another question.
M2 ということ、M1 の後継機というか回収機という名の欠陥機を3機撃破する。
Yeah, because Xbox like was like 2013, 14. The Halo 2 servers went down. It was a while ago. Yeah, fan servers, I would imagine, like how Resident Evil like Outbreak has fan servers. Demon Souls on PS3 has a fan server. Yeah, like yeah. Shout outs to X-Link Kai. That's how I played Monster Hunter Portable 3rd online. I think Fanstar Online on GameCube has the fan servers. That's pretty hardcore, going that far for a game. Only fan servers I would want are for mini golf and Rugrats Search for Reptar, PS1 game. Cool mini game. The Bleach DS and Monster Hunter, yeah. I literally only use X-Link Kai for Monster Hunter. That's it. Portable 3rd. Last of all versus fan server. I told LaRue I'll go to his house and I copy a Last Bible.
こちらはハイシーダオの軍と PRF の一大決戦的な戦いなんですが、その中でもプレイヤーに
Dude, I'm gonna buy this game. Like
敵の指揮官機3機を撃墜しろというものです。
My bank's not gonna stop me. My credit card's not gonna stop me. I'm gonna buy this game with the controller.
最強の第3世代機がいるんですが、それの3機撃墜しろという恐ろしいミッションですね。ちなみにここ、雨降っていてすごい綺麗なので、ハッチ閉める前に見てみるとすごいいいです。
My credit score is not going to stop me.
さて、
Low-key, you think I should, yeah?
というやつが最強機体なんですが、
It looks really fun. Like, this looks crazy
走
cool.
行がやばい熱いという。
This was OG Xbox as Japanese dub.
普段が射程
I mean,
が
it also released in English.
2000ちょいかなあるんですが、表示上有効射程内
Well, record 1050 incoming. I might as well
色でわかるんですが、
add a second game.
入っても簡単に弾いていくという恐ろしい。
Add a second game to my SRC account.
ある程度いつもより興味を詰めてから打たないと無駄弾を打ってしまうことになります。そうそう出てきますね。
Oh, someone asked me earlier, what game do I speedrun? SMT1. Shin Megami Tensei. Is this live? This is live.
あれですね。
This is as live as it can be.
よかった。ギリギリ射程内だった。あーくそ、硬いな。で、撃墜すべきはジュガノートのみなので。
Oh, it has Japanese voices. Cool. I'll keep that in mind when I buy the game, which I definitely am doing.
あいつらとかは完全に無視していきます。ミサイル撃たれているので着陸。走行2枚になっちゃってますね。
How come your mom lets you run 2 games?
こっから何か
Hey, it's starting midnight.
まずいので、ちょっとお祈りお願いします。
So I guess SMT1 will be like at 2 a.m., 2:30 a.m.
真ん中下のパネルのサブモニターの横の、シフトレバーのゲージのさらに左にあるなんかオレンジで2本今並んでるやつですね。あ、めっちゃいい。
I'll run change ya.
わけのわからないことをしないで。
I mean, I technically ran last Bible, I just didn't submit it. Oh, bro! There we go.
とはいえビッツしかいないので、
I can make, yeah.
なんとかなるかなってジュガノート。
I think you ran last Bible, I just didn't submit my time, I didn't want to.
OK。
Spyruns, they're gonna want to one day. PokeGod, I got a stack of games this high. You can't see, but
でミッションコンプリート。
it's about a LaCroix can high of games I want to speedrun. Trag,
疲れた。危なかった。
Majin Tensei, Mort the Chicken,
救出。こちらは
Super Mario Brothers.
敵の和平派の人たちがいるんですが、その人たちが敵の大統領
Shoutouts to Majin Tensei, the best game in the world.
人間の盾にされてしまったというちょっとあまりに卑怯なことを敵がやってきたので、彼らを救出するというミッションになります。
One day we do a 3-way race live, yeah? It'll probably take it longer than this whole marathon.
で敵のヘリを撃墜する必要があるので、増加装甲をつけていきます。
That's
このヘリの救出が非常に突っ込みどころが多いもので、救出するとしては30人いるらしいんですが、
Yeah, Red the Cortex is rough.
ヘリで運べるのは10人だけとか
I'll just say that. I played Red the Cortex as a kid.
突っ
Yeah.
込みどころしかないミッションなんですね。
If you can run a rebel. No. You have no idea, dude. Unless some glitches come up, there's no way Majin Tensei will be under like 13 hours, 14 hours,
起動した後、
probably more.
暗視装置をつけていきます。
What is that controller? It's the best controller in the world. Crescent Ace.
さっさといかなきゃいけないので、プラズマトーチ連打で
but I think owning that controller makes it makes you 100% more handsome.
このやり方をやってなかったんですが、
Was it ever popular? Was it too expensive? I don't. I want to say it was. It was always pretty niche. At least here in the States.
ここがいけるかな。あ、いけない。今ちょっと何をしようしたかというと、あれ。
Didn't this launch at two? Like, what was the launch price for this game back in 2002 or whatever? Like 200 bones?
そこの敵の間を敵とあれ何そこ2枚持ってかれてる。
200 bone. Yeah, okay. That's pretty reasonable for a killing machine that you bring into your household.
間を行こうとしたら挟まってしまってうまくいかなかったってやつですね。もっと大げさに避ければよかった。
He missed a chance. Oh, what he should have done was contact Red Bull. Red Bull socks. Bam, right there.
オイラで救助ヘリを呼びます。
You gotta floss the brand. Yeah. I mean, I just bought 200 bones to commit IRL Worski. Let's go. Who's on those? I just bought that that Resident Evil 4 chainsaw controller, and I think I can probably squeeze in this thing. Someone contact Rebel Gaming. Yeah, Rebel Gaming will love that. Homebrew. I got the chainsaw, dude. I got the chainsaw controller and the Dragon Quest slime controller, both on their way to my place. S&T. I'm thinking about doing the S&T. I'm thinking about doing an S&T speedrun with the DDR pad. Spoiler. To know what's more impressive, the controller or the fact that he's speedrunning the game? Both. Him more. Game isn't easy. Can you use the chainsaw controller? Yeah. Chains, like, you keep the pedals, you replace the left stick with the chainsaw on the right with the slime. Speedrun is into the guitar controller. I probably can't do that. If I could plug in my actual guitar and make that do the inputs, I'll do that. You don't have any fancy controllers? Are you telling me, PokeGod, that you don't have the SpongeBob GameCube controller? Every time I open up eBay, it's like, oh, based on your recent history, and it's that damn SpongeBob controller. I'm like, enough. Enough with the SpongeBob controller. Don't want it. DDR my SMT? Yeah, I might do it in a couple weeks. Mickey doesn't work because of Force Resurrection all times. Aw. Play on the Shrek CRT. I like the way new things. I like the way new things. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is pretty dramatic, like this level. This level's pretty dramatic. Look, you got the rainstorms, the thunder. What's up, the Norman? Yeah? This is peak gaming. You both have the best controller in the world and the talent to actually speedrun it.
向こうからも敵が来てる。補給ヘリ来てますね。
Peak gaming.
着も来ます。
Hot Wheels PC. I was actually thinking of a way to segue into the Hot Wheels PC because I love that thing. Enzo.
あのヘリが救助活動をしてくれます。
Did you get this to play Tarko with it? Yeah. I imagine there's like drivers for this, so you could project this into a PC. Does anyone know if you could connect this bad boy to a PC somehow? Because I'll buy it right now. If there's a way to get some custom drivers for this thing going, we're gaming, man. We're gaming. Majin Monday with this controller. Come on. You saw stuff seeing how it'll work? You can watch a YouTube video? Cool. You know what? I'm gonna write that down. Note to self, buy Steel Battalion. You seen the article? If you find the article, please DM me. Whisper me. You have to buy an adapter for it, and the guy was, yeah. This is a GitHub page? Cool. Go ahead and whisper that to me, please. Who am I whispering? Oh, is my name not on the screen? Oof. There. I can't see the English thing. I don't know if my name's on the bottom. I have the pop out. Oh, thanks, I just saw that. Thank you, PokeGod. If you use this controller on the Majin, you get sucked into that world. I'm ready. Satan, you are not gonna send it. If that's all it takes, I should have gotten it a long time ago. I'm getting this controller. Like, definitely getting this controller. I mean, not just for PC. Like, this game looks cool. Like, this game looks fun. Like, instead of me asking for a new Armored Core, just play this. Just play this. And get that vest that you could wear that vibrates. He's known as Mifu, yeah, I see that. It's double, yeah. 400 bones isn't that bad. Filthy gets a low. Oh. They say when you die in Steel Battalion, you die in real life. Just for saying that, this game's gonna sell everywhere. Is that what it takes? Give me the Force UVXC cushion. I want one of those, man. My cat will probably like that. Controller shakes when he's on it. Gonna need to put on I never let Antonio do it. Sword Art Online Gaming. It's a little too far for me. I'm still waiting for what's the name of that movie? The Last Starfighter. I'm still waiting for The Last Starfighter. I'm waiting for someone to knock on my door and be like, hey, We saw you spearrun SMT1. Take this, and they did give me a comp.
あいつがエリア外に出たらまた呼んで3度目の救助ヘリを来て、また
We know, we heard.
このヘリ呼ぶ
We
時間が
heard.
めちゃくちゃ長い。
You can talk to the demons. Give you a follow. Thanks.
さっき言ってた
Seem like a chill person. I think I'm a pretty chill person. I'm pretty chill. When you play Majin Tensei, you get pretty chill. This is a speedrun.
実はこの建物2080年にプレイヤーが
All the other speedrunners we sent, yeah?
破壊しているんですが、たったの2年
Oh, cool. I didn't know you could do that. Thanks for the exclamation point C. Didn't know you could do that.
今回は敵がいくら
I wasn't gonna plug my own thing anyway.
壊れないという、まあ、
Just
将
hope,
軍が
you
生
know,
かされた建物になっていますね。
people figure it out. I mostly play Shin Megami Tensei games and Megaten games in general. But in a couple weeks, I'm going to be playing Steel Battalion, probably.
あれフットペダルの映像が切れた。
Not sure what's happening here. He seems to not be moving. Chat's going crazy.
ごめんなさい。これ一度起こっちゃうと、フットペダル。
Yeah, his foot. Yeah, I'm looking at that.
起動するしかないので。
Uh-oh.
サブカメラがいかれちゃいましたね。
Steel Battalion, Megami Tensei. There's a trend where every time I joke about something, I end up doing it. I'm like, oh, haha, DDR. Oh, yeah, and I did it. In Valorant because Woodcamp. Oh, no world record. What do you mean about the buttons not normally flashing? Is it malfunctioning? Whirlwind? What do you mean about that button comment?
あの人たちが無事、あれ止まっちゃいましたね。カメラに
Fuse the Mexican sleep bullets. Charm magic bullets. You have no idea what the greens were doing earlier. Oh, I get you. Okay. Stealth mission in the huge robot. In SMT1, magic bullets are the most overpowered. You could charm the final boss with those.
まあとりあえずヘリの様子をレーダーの方で眺めていきましょう。
Oh, did it mercy kill?
もうそろそろ
What?
ミッションコンプリートになるはずですね。
No, no.
おや大丈夫かな。大丈夫だったのかな今の。
Okay, I got worried for a second they mercy killed him.
特に何かしたわけじゃない。
Okay, we're good, we're good.
あ、上の方でサブカメラの方をクロック入れてもらえるようですね。ありがとうございます。本当申し訳ない。で、次はラストミッションです。ああ、本当このミッションはやばいので。
Okay, we're good, we're good. I got scared for a second. I want to see more of this game.
しかもよりによってラスボスで。
This watch spot, yeah, it's 35,000, yeah.
装備をレールガンに戻していきます。さっき整備班ディスタン完全恨み出てますね。
Let's talk about the foot cam. That's good. We can imagine how great it is. Yeah, because Japanese, yeah.
それでは最後のミッションが、敵の大統領が立てこもっている要塞を攻略して。
Okay, we're back in action.
非常に わかりやすいミッションなんですが、おっと。
No, it actually isn't Vex's. Nico is way bigger.
早すぎて今みたいにゲージがちゃんといかないという。
But this is pretty impressive.
ああ、怖い怖い怖い。今大統領を倒すっていう大統領が
Am I coming to the Japanese troop? No. How would I do that? The whole time will be gomen nasai, gomen nasai.
ガバサで、まずね、要塞内に突入するので、
Sumimasen, American desu. The whole time will be that.
敵の第三世代機の
Me messing up. Oh,
一気にキャッスル
sumimasen.
補充の機体が地下からエレベーターに乗ってやってくるので、そいつもぶっ倒してエレベーターに無理やり乗って
Just say, say hi. Oh, Hanase hi?
超重量級の VT の
Just say Hanase hi every minute?
こいつらはガン無視していきます。今ちょっと分かりづらかったんですけど、スモークを今回積んでいて、このスモークなんですが
Oh, Hanase nai. Sorry, I thought that was
少し
hi.
の間なんですけど、
I'm not. I said before, but like reading Japanese in Twitch chat is tough. I have to like really look at it closely. I have to like put my face against the monitor to read
当たった当たってない
Japanese
わ
text.
かんない。
Same with Discord. On my phone, it's easy.
今のは
Has a burger streaming as well.
することによってすぐ立ち上がってる。よかったよかった。当たってたみたいですね。ミス表示できたんで。
This means I can't speak English. I can't speak English would be like ego. Wait, like yeah, ego, hanase, dari, darawi. Fuck, I don't remember. Ego hanasenai. That's I. Isn't that I can't speak English? Ego hanasemasen. Yeah, there you go. Hanasemasen. You could have written that in katakana or hiragana or whatever. Easy platform shikamatsu. Shout out to Japanese. That's probably the most common thing I say on my Twitch. Just learn Japanese. Hey, Filthy, I wish this game was translated. Just learn Japanese. Easy. Ego hanasemasen. I can't say ego without my phone turning on the OK Google thing. Japanese version obligation is so fun, yeah.
で、地下1階は、まあ、地下2階に
Mm-hmm.
場所なんで、ちょっと暗いので、スコープつけていきます。まあ、なんか、6台ほどジラフが並んでるんで、まあ、本来であれば。
20 more ways per second, yeah. I subbed to this. I subbed to this chat just so I wouldn't get any ads. And to support him, obviously. Japanese object counting, yeah. I know the counter for... Because in Megami Tensei 1... There's... I was like, why is it with multiple pink slime it's called something else? And Marsh was like, oh, it's because of this. And I looked up and I saw the kanji for like monsters or like animals or something counter. Because there's like 50 different counters. You mean they're a Biki? Yeah, you were there. I think. It was like Pikun something. You was there, yeah. I would pull out my notes, but I don't have it. The only notes I have on my desk right now are for SMT1 for that run, which is about about an hour and change. Make sure you guys stick around for everything, really. If they have a counter for Demon, yeah, I don't know. In Megami Tensei 1, it was just the animal one. You missed SMT1 iOS port. Hey, good for you, Moogle, because you're talking to the world record holder for the SMT1 iOS version, because I'm the only person that's ever ran it and submitted it. I aimed my webcam at my hands playing a tiny iPod. My wrist was giving me issues afterwards. Vanessa running it? I don't know. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for her to beat my time so I can pick it up again. What's SMT1? Shin Megami Tensei 1, a 1992 Japanese role-playing game for Super Famicom. Oh, bro, back up, bro! Oof. Oof. I'm honestly going off of his reactions, mute. Your Life in 4 still has it. If you could fix the battery on it, Mr. Moogle, and you learned how to speedrun it, you could beat me, because my time isn't that good. I want someone to beat my iOS time so I could pick it back up and run it again. What was your time? Like 3:17? Something terrible? Like 11 deaths? Like 7 to Arachne? I don't think... Send me the iPod? No. No. I think the best I could probably do is like 220. Trade the iPod for a Steel Battalion. Ooh, that would be a good trade. But you know what's gonna happen is I'm gonna trade the iPod, and the day after I trade it, whoever I traded to is gonna beat my time. Then I have to get another iPod to get my time back.
避けるな、だからこの巷の噂ではノーロックで撃てば敵は回避行動を取らないっていう噂があるんですが、この間ちょっと試したら
Just beat it again, easy, yeah. Just be faster.
もう普通にロックオンしてやってます。
You're trying to track down a good battalion set? I bet you by the end of the night, those 2 eBay listings I saw, you know what? If those 2 eBay listings I saw are still there by 7 a.m., I'm going to be very disappointed with you guys. I actually have them both open, and I'm going to refresh them at 7 a.m., and if they're still there, I'm going to be very disappointed. This time next year, for RTA in Japan, I want everyone in chat. I write down all the names. I write down everyone's name. I want everyone in chat to be typing with that controller. Everyone in chat. Oh, I like that move. Not possible for me. Aw. Sent from an iPod Touch SMT on it. You're acting like we're not. Oh, that's true. Nidhogger has me.
時間かかってしまうので、
All the checkpoints will be delayed by like 2 minutes. Oh yeah, definitely.
一番の方が楽なんですけど。よいしょ。それではこの後の扉を開けたらで、まあ本来このラスボス、ここの壁を使った無敵時間を利用して
Run a Steel Battalion controller on your iOS and flick around. I could probably do that. Trying to see if I could connect a Steel Battalion to an iPod Touch from 2014. I know it's the current game. Is there any advantage for running SMT on iOS? No. No, there isn't. In fact, the iOS version of SMT1 is pretty much just the GBA. Is this the final boss, Hardtech?
よしよしよしよし、いいぞ。このパターンいいぞ。
So it looks like this is the final
この
boss,
B キューブドアイテム
according to a guy in chat.
クソデカ VT なのか VT じゃないのかよくわかんない敵の機体があるんですが、
iOS version is just the GBA
こ
one.
いつを撃破すると後ろにあるドアが開けられて、
Thank you, Hardtech, someone who knows about the game. Appreciate it.
ですね。そうリスクなのでレールガン持ちまくりの。よし、撃破。これが本当の無敵感です。一発もダメージを受けずに倒すことができます。
Is the GBA version good? Not really.
この情報も攻略サイトとか見ても全く
Same with the PS1 version.
最近テッキの配信をしている方がいて、
Not that good.
それを
Music's pretty bad.
感じですね。
There's some things they do good, a lot of things they do bad. How much Pong new files?
この最後のエレベーターに乗って、ファイナルエレベーターに乗って、
The iOS version has... Okay, iOS version is GBA version with the PS1 music. And touchscreens. TurboGrafx is probably the second best version. We'll see. Yeah.
真ん中にカーソルが出たので、あれを撃破したら
How much the new?
タイマーストップになります。それでは、ちょっとタイマーストップです。
Nice time. 102.31. Beat the final boss. GG. Cool game. That was really fun to watch. Both the controller part and the actual game part.
ワールドレコード更新はしてないですね。ちょっとヘリ呼んだ時の遅延で。
Definitely gonna get a copy of this game. Cool game. Hope you guys had fun watching that. Hope you guys enjoyed the commentary.